I want to welcome you to the Ask Jeff YouTube channel. Here's today's question. Is the moon its own light? If not, how do you explain Genesis 1 verse 16? Well, in Genesis 1:16, it talks about that what we know as the sun is the greater light, the moon is the lesser light, and that God flung the stars into space. And there is a cosmological debate. According to the scientific explanation, the sun gives light, of which then is reflected by the moon onto the earth. According to some other cosmological understandings, much different. More literal view of the sun is independent, the moon is independent. And one of the most fascinating observations is in the quote, middle of the night under a full moon, you will actually have a temperature differential, whether you are quote in the shade or in the moon's light. And there is a discussion and argument of if it is a reflection of, why do you have such an observation? Well, at the end of the day, we can debate this, and people have for many years. But I think we got to go back to Genesis chapter 1, beginning in verse 3, 4, and forward, where it says that he created the light. And the light is capitalized. And the darkness, the night, is capitalized. And I think the key to this question isn't so much the literal sun and the literal moon, is who is it that gives anything and everything the light and the life that it has? And I think from verses 3 and 4 of Genesis chapter 1, we conclude that is the Lord himself who is the light. In fact, John chapter 8, verse 12, it says that Jesus is the light of the world and he brings life unto all that he is around. And so if something has light and if something has life, the origin, the source is God himself. Now, you and I can debate today whether the moon is or is not independent in its light, but it only has its light because of the Lord himself. Great question. If you have one, send it to AskJeff.net. Maybe your question will be tomorrow's. Thanks for being a part of today's daily question. Now, we answer a question each and every day. Please feel free to submit a new question at AskJeff.net. We may not have gotten to yours today, but we eventually will continue to be a part of this. Subscribe so you don't miss out on a question every day.